Alright fellas, how's it going? This is Mushman182 bringing you wonderful people another Black Ops 2 gameplay today, and before I get started onto what I want to talk about, I just want to say I absolutely hate Nuketown. I hate it with a passion. I'm not sure, why did Treyarch make it a necessity that you had to install this map? Have you guys ever played Hardpoint or Headquarters? I swear to you, there have been times where the game's about to start and the enemy is spawned in front of me with his back turned. It's an insta-kill and the game's not even 2 seconds in. Oh, you get a kill, it is a complete mess, and some things are better left back in the past. This is a prime example of that. What you're seeing in this gameplay is quite rare for me, and that's actually having a decent game on Nuketown. So, I thought it was alright in the first Black Ops, but it just doesn't work here. Most games I play on Nuketown 2025, you've got guys laying prone at the back, ADSing with their target finders, or you've got a few guys in the windows with their target finders, and if you run through the middle of the map, you run into guys with a Remington shotgun. I'm pretty sure, I can guarantee that you guys have all experienced that too. So for me, it makes SMGs and assault rifles quite obsolete on this map. Long range, you're at a disadvantage to the target finding pussies, and well, at short range, even if you get the first hit markers, the Remington is just going to drop you. So guys, in my last commentary, I asked what console would be best to go for, and judging by the comments, it seems that PS4 is getting a lot of love. So I'm getting the impression that Sony is developing for the gamer, whilst Microsoft are headed in the family entertainment system direction. Now, I may be wrong here, but I always thought that PlayStation 3 was more for the casual gamer, whilst Xbox 360 was more towards the competitive scene. So I wonder if roles are going to be reversed now. So if, and a big if, a lot of the competitive Microsoft guys head over to Sony, will Sony be the console where everyone thinks it has the most skilled players? Unfortunately, the way it seems now, if you see impressive gameplays on PS3, you see people commenting like, "Oh, this gameplay doesn't count on PS3," or "Oh, anyone could get this score on PS3, you can't do this on Xbox," whatever. But in my opinion, that's not entirely true. I mean, admittedly, when I've played a few games on the PlayStation, I've done well, but not to the extreme where I'd go 30 for 5 on Xbox, but then go 80 for 2 on the PlayStation, on the same map, using the same class setup. There's some very good players on PlayStation, but as there are on the Xbox 360. But ideally, I would like to get both consoles, but I'm not going to be able to afford £800 to acquire both. So if I do go for one or the other, I'm not quite sure if I'll get it on release date. Reason being is there always seems to be a few bugs in which stops the console from running as smooth as it should be. Games could freeze, the console can crash, there could be connection problems when trying to play online. The one thing I'm not comfortable with is the Xbox One is always being on and needing to be connected to the internet once every 24 hours. I mean, what happens if I go on holiday for a week and my house has a power trip in which I have to flip the electricity switch to reactivate the power? What happens if my broadband service provider has technical issues and goes down for 24 hours? What's going to happen? If I try to turn my Xbox One after this, am I really not going to be able to play the games because I haven't connected in the last 24 hours? What actually happens if you don't connect? I don't want my console to always be on. It feels like I'm being watched by Big Brother. What if I want to get down and dirty with my missus? I don't want my Xbox seeing that shit. But it's a sad state of affairs when Sony announced that you can play pre-owned games and you don't have to go online, and it got a huge reception. Something I've been doing since the original Nintendo Entertainment System days, and something we've all been doing since we have started gaming. This should be a minimum from what we expect from a console. I should be able to lend games to friends. I should be able to borrow a game from friends. Surely, if anything, it's not terrible for business. I mean, if I'm not sure on a game, I could rent it or borrow it, and if I like it, I'll purchase it. What happens now if I buy a game and I don't like it? Have I just wasted my money? I don't know about you guys, but I like to get my old consoles out to play a bit of retro gaming, GoldenEye on the N64 or Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, but what's going to happen in, say, 10, 15 years time or so when the Xbox One servers are shut down? Does that mean I can't play my console anymore? Because I'm not going to be online, am I? So what happens? Has everything just disappeared? Do you just not get to play your games anymore? I know I'm running on a bit here, but I am a passionate gamer who has been playing since the late 80s, I think, and It saddens me to see what Microsoft are doing. Whilst they most likely will stand by their decisions they have made, I bet deep down they're thinking, ah, fuck, we've made a bit of a balls up here. But in my opinion, Microsoft really need to pull something out of the bag to get back in this fight. Sony has already issued a few knockout blows, so they got a lot of catching up to do. Xbox One does have a few exclusives that interest me, especially Titanfall, which is made by the Respawn Entertainment guys, who are the original Infinity Ward behind COD 4 and MW2. MW2 had some bullshit like One Man Army, Danger Close, Marathon Lightweight Commando, but in my opinion it was only a few patches away from being amazing. But onto COD Ghosts, I think I'll probably buy it on the Xbox 360 first. When I decide either a PS4 or an Xbox One, well, it's more looking like a PS4 at the moment, I will probably go for that console too. So guys, once again, I'm completely overwhelmed by your support. My last video had over 100 views and 40 likes, which is pretty incredible. So a huge thanks to you all. For my next upload, I was thinking of doing a bit of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see some MW3 MURB gameplay, or if you want me to continue to post some Black Ops 2. So have a good day, guys. Take care, and I will talk to you all soon.
Good job, SEALs. Stand by for further orders.